Hi guys, hope you enjoy the content, but before you do that, don't forget to give us a like on YouTube. It really does help out. While you're also giving us a like, don't forget to hit subscribe and of course that little bell button to get notified. Also give us a share as well. But before you do that, you can also get a contact with us via Discord. The link is in the description below. So, on to the videos. Hi guys, welcome back to Fallout 4 with the story mode. Well, we've pretty much finished the story, we're just doing the DLCs now. So last episode we went to Vault 88, as you can see. I've got the beds in nice little location here. I've moved all the power to the big cave where the uranium was. So that's where all the power is now. I've got over 900 or something in there. So the power basically just loops back in here. I've put it around the outskirts and I've put a few lights just to brighten the place up a bit. Obviously once I get this bit up I'll put some lights around here as well. I'll put some stores as well. We've not got anyone here. Oh, I've got one new person. We had 3 for some time. Now we've got 4. So we've got a 4th person. I'm assuming they're coming in now. Let's see if we can see them coming in. Or maybe they're already here. They must be already here. I've put a missile turret here so that it faces straight out. And I've put obviously them. So yeah, that's just I've just been cleaning the place up. I've made our own little personal headquarters in here, which I quite like. I've cleaned out all the consoles. I put up all these little pictures and stuff. I don't mind keeping that there. It means I've got something to stare at. And I also cleared out the other little location on the other side. Right, so that's enough focus on the Vault 88, which as I said we done last episode. Today, as you can probably tell from the title, we are going to the Mechanist lair, which is the Automatron DLC next. So let's head on out. This one's a fairly long one as well, I think, because we need to go to like 3 different places, and then we need to build a robot, and then we need to take on the lair, and the lair itself probably takes about 20 minutes. So we're probably at an hour and a half, same as the last one really. So, oh, we've got enough level to go to Nuka World. Are we level 30? It must be, yeah, we're level 30, so we can actually go to Nuka World now. But I'm going to save Nuka World until the very end, because I think that's one of the longest ones. Nuka World's personally my favourite, but I'm going to save it to the end. So, let's bring up... Oh yeah, I got the party management holotape, and there's another thing as well I got, which should be in here somewhere. It's usually up at the top because they put it in like a little bracket type thing. Might be under aid. But I can now... yeah, dismiss all followers, because Preston is absolutely doing my nut in and I can't get rid of him. When I tell him to go home, he doesn't. Look, watch.
I need to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
Let's see, when I tell him to go...
It's time for us to part ways.
You know where to find me if you
but
need
he doesn't go anywhere. Look, see? He's still going to follow me. So yeah. Oh, that must be the Brotherhood. Oh yeah, forgot I... Hold on. So how do you actually... Ah right, so you just select it. Oh, they took it down. This isn't my usual gun, is it? Yeah, press, is that right? Okay. Apparently that's the gun I've been using. So I'm not going to do that. We are doing the mechanist lair, which is listen to the caravan distress call. Caravan distress. Obviously we can't hear it because we've got the sounds turned off, but it will come up on our map. Actually, can I just turn the audio on? Because the music's off anyway. It's not very easy to find something if you can't hear it.
Electronics. Anyone in the vicinity can come help. Now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Right, so... listen to distress. Oh. So
This is an emergency broadcast.
right, turn that off. Right, it's up here. It's the this place that we cleared out, so we can teleport up there, and then we'll head on over, find out what's going on. Dun, 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 dun. So we'll carry on with this mechanist layer. I'm going to mute the microphone, kick back, relax, and enjoy some Fallout 4.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Where to next?
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
Oh, it's on!
That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Where are they? Found you.
Did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor, but I am registering sadness and anger at the loss of my friends. It may sound strange coming from a robot, but they were my family. Again, I thank you for your efforts. I know they would have thanked you as well.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Tough break.
They were my friends, and I failed them. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
You'll need help if you want to succeed.
I'm aware of this. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
I'll do it.
I wish I had the proper vocal registry to express my gratitude. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Yeah. Let's go, Ada.
General Atomics has valuable salvage. Chances are high the robots are still there.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots are your allies.
We've got company.
Hey, Ada.
Did you retrieve something from that robot?
Have you seen a robot with a brain like that before?
No, but my old caravan discovered records about them while we were scavenging military facilities. According to my databanks, it's called the Robobrain. It was considered one of the most technologically superior robots ever constructed. But the model never reached full production status.
It had this strange device on it.
Let's have a look. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the Mechanist was keeping track of the Robobrain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this beacon within me so we can use it to our advantage.
Are you sure?
While there's only a 78.3% chance that I'm correct, I'd like to point out that it's the only lead we have.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'm glad you agree. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. To maintain peak efficiency, I strongly recommend that we remain together until the radar beacon is successfully installed.
Sign of trouble here.
Hey, Ada.
Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
It's time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
Ada?
A moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has been detected and software is updating. And installation complete. Analyzing mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't determine the source.
It's a good start, at least.
Absolutely. With some additional assistance, I should be able to decrypt the signal and locate the mechanist. Fortunately, I'm detecting another Robobrain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
And this is important because...
I will explain. The encryption on the source signal is complex, but not beyond solving. If you can bring me 2 additional beacons, they should provide the keys and algorithms that I need to enhance my decryption routines.
Are you sure this'll work?
I've calculated a 96.9% chance of success. Given your capabilities, I believe the odds to be in our favor.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm uploading the location of the Robobrain to your Pip-Boy now. Just be careful. These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance.
Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
That doesn't look half bad.
Next.
Hey,
Powering weapons.
hey.
What can I do? If they're out there, we'll find them.
I was just getting warmed up. What the hell is that? It's
Hey,
How many?
here you go, Ada. One slightly dented, but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the mechanist's signal.
Remind me how this beacon will get us closer to tracing the mechanist's signal?
Each Robobrain's radar beacon has unique encryption so that it can't be traced back to the source. However, acquiring 2 additional beacons should provide me with enough data to break the code. So if my theory is correct, this beacon will help us trace the mechanist's signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another Robobrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
So where exactly is the last Robobrain located?
Yes, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The Robobrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
I haven't come this far just to back down now.
I understand that, but you should still proceed with caution. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I can easily continue to decrypt the signal as we proceed. So shall we be on our way?
approach and identify all it's right there.
Nothing to worry.
Yes.
Come on. You mean that's it?
I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies, only seeks to save lives. This scourge cares nothing.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils.
We will find
What are you doing here?
to justice.
What did the Rust Devils do to you?
They felt that by keeping my head online would prove useful to them. Fortunately for me, they're stupid enough to actually believe anything I say. Admittedly, it hasn't gotten me very far, but it has saved me from the same fate as my rather unfortunate comrades you see in pieces around you. Now, back to my original question. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
How could I possibly help you?
Willing to listen? How surprising. I'll take that as a gesture of good faith as I describe our potential bargain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice. People on the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of the new scourge. It destroys my robot allies, only seeks to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her.
come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
On the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you. You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
Keep your head down. There you are.
We may have an enemy nearby.
Doesn't need that anymore.
I'll cover you now.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds. This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
Someone there? There you little bitch!
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
Got it.
See, now you're just showing off.
out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Heads up.
Yes?
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, Robobrains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
It's in pretty good shape, considering.
The reminder of the fight.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's the best I could do.
Yes. Well, it's certainly better than being stuck to a machine surrounded by rust devils, poking and prodding me for their amusement. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist, amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist facility?
I promised to answer your questions, and unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
This spot is supposed to be...
People of the Commonwealth slept sound.
Nothing to report.
The greatest monster gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. You know, it couldn't have been easy.
Ada?
I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Is there a chance these robots could be misinterpreting orders?
Yes, I've considered the possibility. The contradictory nature of the Mechanist's broadcasts are troubling. But the truth is, regardless of intent, the Mechanist needs to be stopped. These robots are too much a threat. Were you able to discover how to gain access to the Mechanist?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install.
You're tuned to the radio
You have a minute?
voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report.
What is it?
When we first met, I admit, I had my doubts about you, but you've done nothing but impress me. You're just who the Minutemen needed to bring us back from the brink.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you.
You've probably realized by now how important the Minutemen are to me. When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really. When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra Hollis's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minuteman way. We had a few good years there. I felt like I was part of something bigger than me. Like I was really helping make the Commonwealth a better place.
It sounds like you were really making a difference.
I think we were. I know we were. But obviously it didn't last. I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see or know enough to pay attention to. You know, the politics and rivalries and bad blood between the different groups. I guess General Becker was able to keep a lid on it, keep everyone more or less on the same team. But after he was killed, it all came out in the open. I couldn't believe it at first. These guys were supposed to be Minutemen. They were supposed to put their duty to the people ahead of everything else. You probably think I was pretty naive, huh? I guess I was. Still am, too. Even after everything, I still believe that the Minutemen can be what I always thought they were. The good guys.
We are the good guys.
We're doing our best. And a lot of it has to do with your example. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thanks. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time to listen.
Anytime, Preston.
Thanks. We'd probably better get back to it. What are you building?
We sure showed those Institute bastards, didn't we, General?
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to personally thank you for giving us this opportunity. I'm ready to help with whatever you need. Just say the word.
Not right now. Thanks.
All right, then.
Scumbag in the Commonwealth gonna know our name.
You're in a vault?
I see how you're looking at me. Not saying I don't like it, just thought I'd clear the air.
Hey there.
What's on your mind?
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel things are going between us.
Rather be with you than being leered at by raiders while fighting in a cage.
Nothing else I needed.
Sure.
Run some
That doesn't look
diagnostics
half
while
bad.
you're tinkering. Take your time.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
You can smell these ferals a mile away.
Over here.
If you're downwind.
Only thing better than getting pissed is
Over here.
fights. Am I right?
The Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to find something fortunate like
The next person would ask me to shout at a well-placed kid. Forget it.
It might respond to the
Incoming
MSAT.
robot detected. Opening security door.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
The detective's life isn't an easy one. They're relaxed, exciting.
No biosigns detected.
Only thing better than
Proceed.
getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
Sweet.
A lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you.
Find
Sure
anything
that's
useful?
worth taking with us?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Decontamination chamber.
Underestimate us again.
Critical failure in security systems. Security offline.
Yes. Sweet.
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
Scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology.
Here. Over here. Got it. Here. Heads up.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Over here.
I'll take care of it. Sorry, I can't get there right now.
Move here.
I'll get it done. There's no way I can reach that.
Use this. Go check that out.
No problem.
Here.
Certainly.
Here. Open this.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you. People who have no...
Watch it. You might hit something you regret.
Either way, not
My apologies.
Maybe getting closer, but I will not falter. My robots will see to it that no one...
Something's out there.
Use this. Open this. Open this. Nick.
Any chance you got a second now?
You all right, Nick?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel, you're more than pretending, Nick.
Yeah, nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
bother. That's just garbage. I toss it.
Use this. Scan this. Open this.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
Wait. My reign of terror?
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all. They're so expendable, you know. Initiate self-destruct. Code 001. Of course, I don't mean you, Sparks. Impressive. But I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation. Look around you. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks! I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots. Destroy her.
Someone or something.
Activate the Tesla coils.
Reserve power at 82%.
Shut that thing off. Prepare to drop on my mark.
Reserve power
Sparks, ready your end. Remount power to the coins.
Reserve power at 34%.
Hey, got a sec?
I'd really like to talk to you.
We've got company.
Hey there.
I'd really like to talk to you. You ready now?
Something wrong?
I dunno. You tell me. After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up my contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but your kindness is starting to make me wonder if there's anything I learned in the combat zone. It was that nobody does things for other people without expecting something in return.
What exactly do you think I'm expecting in return?
Who knows? doing your laundry, taking a bullet for you, hauling your gear. What's the difference? I don't think I'm getting through to you. Let me explain what I mean, then maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from. I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss. I called it home. I was making a few caps. Had me own bed to sleep in and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. You aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched or robbed. Or worse. It didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
You don't owe me a thing.
Now I'm having a real hard time believing that. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you. I'm not a rich girl, but I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for?
Bring the coils back around!
Perhaps next time we should scout for a safer way down.
Use this.
obviously I've not meant to do that, because I kind of want to keep the mechanist, because the last couple of runs I've always kept them on board, so basically I think what's happened is I've soft locked it somewhere along the way. I think one of the mods has caused it to just stop like that, because it should have kept going. I don't know why it's stopped. See, even at that I can't get in, because you can't get in that way. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to bring it back to when we just got in the mechanist, so like all the way back there. So I'll save it before the whole combat thing that starts. So when we come back next episode, we'll confront them, and then we'll go do something else after it. So I'll see you all soon.